Now we review the first 4 episodes of Star Wars, The Acolyte. In The Acolyte, this song's a lot dirtier than I thought it would be. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have just seen Star Wars, The Acolyte. Or at least the first 4 episodes of it. I'm sure the 5th one is going to come out soon, but friend came over, brought his laptop, and we watched The Acolyte. The Acolyte is the story of 2 twin sisters separated at a young age when their lesbian witch coven of Force users burned down. And one of them is pissed off at the Jedi because she killed her family by burning down their house. Yeah. Doesn't make any damn sense. Look, before I get any further, of course, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers I do purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash on the ocean every time I do that. You don't care, but I'm trying to make the world better by cleaning the ocean, and you can help by commenting, liking, and subscribing. No one gives a dang, but yeah. 4Ocean says I've pulled 31 pounds of trash out of the ocean. I've got 7,000 subscribers. Anyway, so The Acolyte is getting a 3.3 on IMDb. Critics on Rotten Tomatoes are giving it an 85% favorable rating, and the audience is giving it a 15. My body is literally disgusted by the 85% because we know this is trash. In The Acolyte, Jedi have very, very inconsistent powers. And by very, very inconsistent powers, I mean, they can't touch minds anymore the way they should. I mean, there's one scene where this dude is going crazy because the Jedi put some kind of a parasite on him to shut him up. And he's like, so the guy's like, your mind is steady now. Tell me what happened. Okay, you could do that. But you can't track somebody running away from you, despite the fact that you're a Jedi and should be able to do that. Jedi should be able to do that. That's something that's been established. So Force powers are very inconsistent. And there's a scene in the opening sequence, this chick fights a Jedi, and the Jedi is supposed to be a Jedi Master, which is dumb. One of the problems with this is that there's way too many Jedi Masters and not enough Jedi Knights. That's the thing, is that Master was supposed to be a title you could only get through very hard work. Not everyone is supposed to become a Master. They're supposed to become a Knight. Luke became a Jedi Knight, and you're only a Master when you're training somebody, when they trust you to take responsibility for a trainee. That's kind of that thing. So you've got this woman who's a Jedi Master. She's not training anyone, and she doesn't really know how to use the Force. It's like the chick throws a knife at an innocent person, and the Jedi Master stops it in midair. And you're like, cool, that's what Jedi Masters do, right? No, that's there to look cool. A real Jedi Master wouldn't be showboating like that. They just push the knife away from the person and let it hit the ground. Okay, that makes more sense. And then you're not concentrating on the knife so that you can keep defending yourself. In addition, one of the things that happens to you when you get stabbed is that it creates a hole, and that hole tends to be the bigger problem. The wound that person suffered, that the Jedi Master suffered, probably would be fatal, but not immediately fatal. And she's a Jedi. She should be able to hold the blood in until she gets to a, normal place, or even just force heal herself, which is apparently a thing now. So the powers are really inconsistent. And I mean, there's a scene, this is kind of a spoiler, where it's there's one Sith Lord and 12 Jedi, and the Sith Lord's just boosh, and they all fall over, and you're like, these Jedi suck. They should not be Jedi. They don't have powers. They should be like, oh, there's a guy over there with a lightsaber. Well, let's use our powers combined to turn off his lightsaber. Because, as a Jedi, you should be able to do that. They should also be able to force rip his mask off and see who he is. Or she, not judging. But yeah, the Acolyte is kind of a hot mess in terms of storytelling. I was never really bored watching it. It just wasn't good, and it wasn't Star Wars. If this were a Star Wars fan film, or we're calling it something else, I'd have probably enjoyed it more. But the Acolyte belongs at the bottom of your watch list. It's garbage. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Greetings, humans! Your old pal Randall here again, reminding you to comment, like, and subscribe. You see, I got my bracelets from Ocean, and I got another medal from the Conqueror. Yeah, look at that, see? See? That's got an Easter Island head on it. Because, if you can't afford to go to Easter Island, you can go and walk Easter Island virtually by going to the Conqueror. You could not screw up the environment by traveling to Easter Island. You could just get this, plant 5 trees, and then walk on your own and learn about Easter Island, because I send you postcards. And if you comment, like, and subscribe, you can help the guy that owns this channel buy things like this so he can plant trees, and buy bracelets like this from Ocean so he can pull trash out of the ocean and make a better world for you. And it isn't going to cost you anything. So don't you have something to say? I mean, shouldn't you in the comments down below say how grateful you are that this man has planted so many trees and pulled so much trash out of the ocean and did all those good things for you? No? Ungrateful human? I should eat your face!